Hello, it's Card Guy here, and today I'm going to make a special video. And this was right after the card show. My dad gave me his set of 75 tops, and I'm going to show you guys the main stars and all that. Here's a Hank Aaron, Lou Brock steals 118 bases. Gibson throws 3,000 strikeouts. Al Kaline joins the 3,000 hit club. They're in pretty good condition, luckily. He had them in an old binder for pretty much all the time. Ryan fans throw 300, third year in a row. Highlights. These are all the highlights, because they're the first ones in the set. Steve Busby, Dick Bosman, Nolan Ryan, Jerry Koosman, Thurman Munson. Very colorful set. Raleigh Fingers, Dave Parker, Bert Blyleven. That's for the first few. Next is Dusty Baker, now the Astros manager. Tommy John, famous for his elbow surgery. No, he's also a pretty good pitcher. Brooks Robinson, all-star card. Fergie Jenkins. There's a lot of Hall of Famers in this set. If you have any interesting information I would like to know, just leave a comment down below. There's a Dave Winfield, Mike Schmidt, Charlie Huff, J.R. Richard, Ted Simmons, Carlton Fisk, George Foster, Rusty Staub, Willie Stargell, Bill Madlock Gold Cup, Phil Niekro, Steve Garvey. Very happy to have this set. Bob Gibson, Dave Kingman. I think he was a power hitter who struck out a lot. I'm not really sure. Joe Morgan, Steve Carlton, Bobby Valentine. I remember him as the Mets manager for a little bit. I'm sure he was an okay baseball player too. Lou Piniella, also a famous manager. Don Sutton. And one of the biggest rookies is also Robin Yount. I'll just organize that later. And the next big rookie was, of course, George Brett. They're in pretty good condition. Just a few nicked corners and edges, but the surface on these cards are pretty good. Jim Catfish Hunter, Jim Cott, Bill Buckner, Mickey Lolich, I think that's how you say his name. Here's a Cardinals manager card of Red Schoendienst or something. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Here's Jesus Alou, a great family of baseball players. There. Dwight Evans, Johnny Bench, Sandy Alomar, Carl Yastrzemski, Bucky Dent Gold Cup, Reggie Jackson, Pete Rose, Tony Oliva, manager of the Indians team, Frank Robinson, Jim Palmer, Walter Alston manager card for the Dodgers, Tom Seaver, Don Baylor, and this was an interesting one, Herb Washington, and he was a pinch runner as his position. He wasn't even wearing a helmet. It looks like a baseball cap on it. Larry Boa. Here's the back of the Herb Washington, if you want to read it. I can't get any good. It's not very clear. Oh. These are just the star players. I have the complete set in a binder. Larry Boa, if I didn't show it out already. Here's a cool Mets team with Yogi Berra as the coach, manager. Louis Tiant, who had a weird pitching stance. Willie McCovey, the later part of his career. Here's a Mario Mendoza, known as the guy with the Mendoza line, where you bat 200 or under, which isn't very good, as you guys know. Darrell Evans and Sparky Lyle, and one more stack. Alright. Cecil Cooper. Nolan Ryan. Vida Blue. Gaylord Perry. Sparky Anderson, manager for the Reds. Lou Brock. This is probably the worst cut out of the whole bunch, sadly. Not very off-center. And Billy Williams also. That's okay. Rich Gossage, also known as Goose Gossage. Al Oliver. Dave Roberts. Tony Perez. Gotta go faster. Joe Torre. Frank Robinson, who was the manager, I guess, at the same time. Chris Chambliss. Very nice hairstyle. Phil Niekro. Oh, wait, this was Joe Niekro. My bad. Rod Carew. And some rookies. Jim Rice. Joe Carter. There's Fred Lynn. There's Phil Garner and Keith Hernandez. There's a Boog Powell. Greg Luzinski. Also a power hitter, I think, who struck out a lot. And the last ones are Harmon Killebrew, Claudell Washington Gold Cup, and the last but very not least is a Hank Aaron on the Brewers. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe.